If you are thinking about starting a real estate career, this is a must-watch video. I've been a real estate agent for over 8 years. I've been through the hard times, I've been through the good times, and I'm going to share with you some of the expectations that I've had for this business that it really didn't live up to, and then I'm going to share some of the realities of this business so you know exactly what to expect when going into this. So let's dive right into the video. My name is Chris with the Empire of Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about real estate, personal finance, and entrepreneurship. Before we get started, I want to offer you our free How to Get Licensed and Start Your Real Estate Career Guide. In this guide, we talk about how to get your license and how to start your real estate career. So be sure to check out the link down below where you can get your copy today. 8 years ago, I was sitting in a cubicle at a bank. I was in banking, and from the outside, everybody thought I was doing well. And on paper, I was doing well for a 22-year-old. But I wanted out. I wanted to start my real estate career. I wanted to start my real estate business, and I was ready to pull the plug on my 9-to-5 job. But before I did, I wanted to do some research just so I can figure out what this is going to be like. What am I going to face? What challenges am I going to have to go through to make this successful? So I started typing away, and based on the information I found some really good information, and I found some information that was just purely false. So in this video, I'm going to go through exactly my expectations that I had, and if the business actually met those expectations, or if it was a total letdown. So in this video, you're going to find out all the pros and cons of being a real estate agent and getting into this business so you can decide if it's the right fit for you or maybe it's not. The first expectation was I was going to make a ton of money the first year as a real estate agent. I kept reading articles, I kept seeing stories of people making 6 figures their very first year as a real estate agent. So my plan was to quit my 9-to-5 job and trade it in for this 6-figure business. Well, the truth was, once I got licensed, I quickly found out how hard it was to get clients. Getting clients and getting new business, especially if you don't have experience in sales and marketing or prior business experience, can be difficult. Finding clients that are going to trust you with the biggest asset sale or purchase in their entire life is harder than you might think. On top of that, the industry is packed with competition. There are so many real estate agents in every single local market that the choices are like plentiful for clients. So they really can't tell the difference between you and somebody else until you start marketing yourself and sharing your knowledge. And when you're brand new, you might not have the knowledge to share. So you're going to really have to gain the expertise and feel comfortable putting yourself out there and building that reputation as the local real estate expert. Until then, you're probably going to have to do hard things like prospecting, making phone calls, marketing yourself in the old-fashioned way of just getting kind of belly to belly and building relationships. That's what I did when I first started. So when I got licensed, I thought I was just going to get my license, go into this thing, and just start making a ton of money. I was thinking, even if I do 2 sales a month, that could be like $10,000 a month, which if you do that every month, it's about 120 grand. So I was excited about this, but little did I know, doing 2 sales a month, which is 24 deals a year, is hard to do. In fact, top producers do these numbers. So as a brand new agent thinking you're just going to stroll in and get 2 deals per month on a continual basis is kind of naive. Now, if you have a big network, if you have a business plan in place, and you have a system that you're going to follow every single day, this is possible. It's entirely possible. People have sold 24, even more than that. Some people have sold 50, 60, 70 houses in their first year, but it's not common unless you have a game plan in place or you have a mentor that has already done it and has been doing this for a long time and can kind of show you the ropes. When I started, I didn't have any of that. I just thought I knew it all. And the truth was I didn't, because I never made 6 figures my first year. In fact, I struggled just to keep the doors open my first year in real estate. The next expectation that I had was I was going to drive around, show beautiful properties, upgrade my car to a fancy luxury car, and just live this crazy lifestyle that was flashy, glamorous, and just a lot of fun. The truth is, the reality that I found on the other side of that was you're going to spend a lot of time driving from house to house to house with buyers that might not even buy a property. I've spent countless months, even almost a year with some buyers, and they never ended up buying. Now, I did everything on my end to make sure that they were pre-approved, they had the financing, and I wasn't driving around with people that didn't have the ability to buy. But some people just get tired of the process. They're super picky. They're looking for things that are out of their budget, and they end up renting or they end up going a different avenue. Sometimes people will even change agents after you spent 6 months to a year with them and start shopping with somebody else because you might be in a hot market and they're getting outbid, and it might not even be your fault. For example, some buyers are pre-approved with FHA financing or they need more time to close, and you might be in a multiple offer situation with cash buyers that you're competing against. Now, unless you really overbid on the property with your clients and they're okay with that, then you're probably going to lose the deal. On top of that, if the listing agent is experienced, they're going to know that FHA buyers, they're probably going to have an appraisal contingency in there. So if the house doesn't appraise, even if they bid way over, they're probably still not going to close on the property because the appraisal came in low. So your hands are kind of tied as a buyer's agent, and you can spend a lot of time working with people that never buy and you never get a commission on. The next expectation I had was I was going to be able to work from home, have a flexible schedule, and kind of do what I want. And the reality that I found on the other side of that is I have clients that are calling me all the time, people that are calling me constantly looking for houses, looking for showings, looking to do all this stuff, and they're pulling me from every which way. And I'm trying to figure out a way to make this work because you don't want to upset clients, you want to get great reviews. And fortunately, over time, I've built a great portfolio of reviews. I think we're up to over 50 now of 5-star reviews. So it's worked out because I've always put the client first and I've made myself available. But just know that that flexible schedule probably won't become available until you become successful and you start setting up systems and you get yourself established. At first, it's really like you're trying to just please the client, make sure they stick with you, and make sure things are going to work out. That's what I did when I first started. And I even had clients that called me at 3 in the morning. Believe it or not, someone called me at 3 in the morning asking questions about their deal. They probably woke up nervous. They probably were wanting to talk about it. And I understand that it's a big purchase, but I was sleeping. I can't take a call at 3 in the morning. So you're going to have to set boundaries and expectations with clients. And at first, it can be a challenge to do that when you're just trying to get your very first couple sales. The next expectation was I was going to figure this out in no time and launch myself a multiple 6-figure business in a very short span of time. And the truth is, the reality of that is it takes a ton of time to learn the game of real estate. You're going to have to learn a lot of different things. And in my opinion, that's the best part about it because it's a hyper competitive business. It takes a lot of skill to get to the top of it or make a really good income because you have so many agents competing for the same business in your local market, and you have to wear a ton of hats as a real estate agent. So you're going to become someone that develops a lot of skills while earning an income, which is really awesome. So some of the skills that you're going to learn when you're going through this process can be things like sales, marketing, budgeting, your finances, buying leads and stuff like that, negotiating with marketing companies, negotiating with other agents for your clients, presenting, buyer consultations, seller consultations, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to learn a ton while being a real estate agent. And these skills are going to be lifelong skills that you can carry into whatever you decide to do next. A lot of agents start out as agents, they make 6-figure incomes, and then once they get to that point, they start doing other things. They might start title companies, they might open investment companies where they're buying and flipping houses. They might be doing all of these things. And it all starts on the foundation of building skills as a real estate agent because this business is an awesome business that you can get into for a very low amount of money, and it has the potential to earn you very large amounts of money if you do the work, you train yourself, you become a skilled professional, and you take this thing seriously. So if you're going to take it seriously, it can be one of the best gateway businesses to get into and be your own boss because it doesn't take a lot of money. It's not like you're opening a restaurant and you're putting $200,000, $300,000 down. You're really spending a couple $1,000s to get licensed, and you're opening the doors to a business that can be quite lucrative. So if you're looking to get your license this year, there is an affiliate link down below to Calibra Real Estate School. They do a really good job, and they do the classes online, which makes it really convenient for you to do at your own pace. So what questions do you have about starting your real estate career? I would love to hear from you, so drop that in the comment section section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you like this kind of content for real estate entrepreneurs, definitely smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you have an awesome week.